In this example, we try to learn how to solve the exponential equation. And here we have given an exponential equation as x times e to the power minus x plus 7 times e to the power minus x is equal to 0. So let's try to solve for x. So how can we solve this exponential equation? We could use some of the proper exponent laws or some of the properties of the exponential function or something like that, right, to solve the exponential equation. So if you look into here, which property do you think will be very useful? Remember that no matter whatever property we use, the idea was to transform, let's say, the exponential equation into kind of alternative equation, either that is linear or some type of polynomial equation or something like that, or some type of rational equation or something like that, so that it would be easy to solve. But on this example, how can we convert this into maybe some type of polynomial or rational, I don't know, some type of, let's say, algebraic equation? How can we change into that? If you look into here, we have e to the minus x, right, e to the power minus x as a term over there, and there is a property that e to the power minus x is actually never equal to 0, right? So for any real number, e to the power minus x is never equal to 0. At the same time, e to the power x is actually also never equal to 0 for all real number, for all x. So these are the two property we have. And in an equation, we can then always multiply both sides by the non-zero number, right? So that's what we have learned whenever we first time learn how to solve an equation. So if that is the case, on this equation, I want to actually multiply by e to the power x on the both sides. So let me do that. Okay, let me have a little bit thicker. So e to the power x, let me use that to multiply the given equation on the both sides. So x times e to the power minus x plus 7 times e to the power minus x is on the left hand side. Let's multiply that by e to the power x, and on the right hand side I have just 0, so let's multiply that also by e to the power x. And this is all because for all real number, e to the power x is not equal to 0, right? So it's non-zero number, so that's why we could do that. Alright, so on the right hand side now, e to the power x times 0, no matter whatever is the x value, and then e to the power x will always get 0. On the left hand side, no matter whatever is the x, we can actually distribute here and then multiply to the first term. So when we do that, we'll have x times e to the power x times e to the power negative x, right? When we distribute by the e to the power x, at the same time we can distribute by e to the power x to the second term, and then we'll get plus 7 times e to the power x times e to the power minus x. Now we can actually use one of the exponent law, which is what was that? If we have e to the power x times e to the power minus x, since they have the same base, we can actually combine the power, right? So that's how we can use the exponent law. If that is the case, let me do that. So write down x as it is, and now e to the power x times e to the power minus x will be, by using that exponent law, that will be x minus x, right? So that's how we can combine. In the same way, we can do 7 times e to the power x minus x on the second term, and then set that equal to 0. And it turns out that then we have x times e to the power x minus x will be 0, plus 7 times e to the power 0 is equal to 1. Sorry, what? Why 1? 0, right, on the left hand side. Okay, and what is e to the power 0? That is equal to 1, right? So if that is the case, then we have x times 1, which is just x, plus 7 times e to the power 0 will be e to the power 0 is 1, so 7 times 1 is 7. Oh, wow, okay, this is equal to 0. So you can see here, originally we had an exponential equation. By like working little bit, we were able to transform this into just the linear equation, and I assume that all of us know how to solve this linear equation, right? How can we do that? We can just subtract 7 on the both side on this particular case, and then we get x equal to minus 7 is the solution of this equation. We can double check if that is exactly the solution of this equation or not by plug this number into the given equation over here. Okay, we can plug this number in over here and then see if that would satisfy the given equation. You can do that, but right now I can just say this will certainly satisfy that equation. So x equal to minus 7 will be the solution of this equation. Remember that couple of fact we have used over here. So here we have used, since e to the power 0 is equal to 1, so that is the property we have used. And over here, since e to the power x times e to the power minus x, both of them has the same base, so we have combined the power by using this exponent law, right? And then over here we multiply by e to the power x on the both side because of this property we have, and that's the most important property, which help us to transform the given exponential equation into the linear equation.